Yes, microphone.
Hey, you know what? Just while we're talking about spin-offs for 2 seconds, I was having a look at some other spin-offs from shows, and I thought we might get you to play a little quiz and see whether you can name the original show that these shows were a spin-off from.
Yeah.
Mork and Mindy.
Oh, what, Happy Days?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Good.
Good one.
Next one.
Frasier.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah. Melrose Place.
Beverly Hills 90210. Is
Damn,
that
she's
right?
good, yeah.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I know my 80s television.
All right, Knots Landing.
Oh, that's Dallas?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
good girl.
And one to fire you up about your own show, Joey.
No.
Hey?
There's the friends, the friendship show.
Yeah. Okay, final one.
Yeah.
Tough one. Private Practice.
ER.
No.
Oh!
What's wrong with me?
Oh, God, I thought it dropped.
Chicago Hope?
Oh, no!
Something similar?
Oh, yeah. Wait. Grace would have me.
Have you worked with anyone that you grew up watching on television and enjoyed that process?
Wait, what's the
Have you
question?
let's try that again. Have you worked with anyone that you grew up watching on TV?
Well, Patrick Dempsey. I didn't watch him on TV, but I did watch him in like Camp 9/11 and stuff. So that was kind of.
She was in Meatballs.
Yeah.
She Meatballs.
Meatballs too.
Oh, Meatballs too.
Yeah.
He makes love to an older woman.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Lucky him.
Yeah. He gets his shirt off and he's not hairy or anything.
That's because he's 11.
He is.
She's 11. Lava. No, I'm trying to think if I worked. Other than that, no, I don't think I've really worked with anybody that I watched
But a good question though.
Yeah, it is a good question.
What is-
It is.
What are some of your all-time favourite television shows? Like you say, you like 80s TV.
Growing up, because I'm old, I liked Eight Is Enough and the Love Boat. The Sapphire Princess makes me think of the Pacific Princess. But they were like my cheesy, there was like a Sunday or a Saturday night lineup. There was like Eight Is Enough, The Love Boat, and Fantasy Island. Now this was like in the late 70s, so, but I don't know. I love Twin Peaks. That was a good one.
Knight Rider.
By the sounds of that.
Knight
Lisa watched
Rider,
some television.
fantastic. No.
No?
Never got
Dukes
into
of Hazzard?
No, although I did think the Dukes were cute. Yeah, but I was not into their show. I couldn't get into their program.
The Cars thing wasn't as big for you.
It was just fuzziness. It wasn't as powerful as meant to be, I
MASH?
guess.
What about MASH?
Loved MASH.
Okay,
Actually,
good to hear.
MASH was like one of those universal things. Like, it's amazing that I was 7 and I liked MASH. You're like, I really identify with the Korean War. But it was but it is. It's like everyone loved MASH. Like, how does it? It's like, what do you out? How do you appeal to a 6-year-old? But somehow, I found the Korean War sitcom version. Like, really, I was like, yep, Ellen Alda, I dig you.
Yeah, understand.
I wanted to ask you a question because I've seen the first episode of Private Practice. Now, there's a running kind of theme during the episode, which is, did you move all the way to Santa Monica and look for a bit of a sea change because of the kiss you
Right.
had with the actor Tim Dale? Did you give up everything and move for love?
No. I mean, a little bit maybe, but no. I
Because
don't
he's
think anybody would
convinced
ever do
he's
that.
kind of convinced.
Yeah,
that
he's sort of
you could-
convinced, like, wow, I must be super powerful. He's got super party lifts. But no, I don't think so. I don't think anybody would move for it. I certainly think that on the list of things that are like the pros and the cons, that might be on there. Like, and also I had a good little makeout.
Have you done anything crazy for love like that?
I have. I've gone places. I've visited. Like, I remember I went to from Tucson, Arizona to Montreal, Canada to visit this guy once that I'd met in Europe. I was like, Tony the Canadian, I'm gonna come meet you. And it was a disaster. It was awful. It was like an awful trip.
What happened?
Tony, if you're watching, God love you. No, it was like, it was just like, it might as well have been the gimp in the basement. It was just like, oh, you're here?
Oh.
Why are you here? Like, I was like, wait, I made the deal, like, you brought me on the map here to Canada. It was like 20 below zero. And, like, there were things that happened, like, oh, yeah, you want to go to the museum tonight? And he dropped me off downtown alone. And it just happened to be the day the museum was closed. And it's like 20 It's just...
So it's a little
Oh.
creepy.
It was
See,
just
I think
bad.
things like this are often you romanticize much
Yeah,
more
you
in your head than
romanticize it
actually
and-
exists.
Yeah.
But you would have just been happy to get out of Tucson, surely.
No.
You just got change
You're like,
it
look,
around
I will travel.
from one extreme to another.
I know. Yeah, it was, yeah. But I think it's always, people do that. There are a lot of stories that people, I think, I don't know how it is here, but in LA, particularly because there's so many people that move out there for their careers but a lot of people relocate for a relationship, and then I think it's hard to make that really happen when
It's a big gamble.
it's a huge gamble, and it's a huge transition moving to a new city, and especially LA, where it's just like, a mining town. Everyone's there for their own business. So I make it sound like it's there will be blood in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I don't know if that's scary.
I mean,
It's a good start,
Scary?
right?
I mean, it's nice. It's not that bad, but.
But yeah, how do you feel about Los Angeles as a place?
I like LA now. It took me a long time to transition. I was in New York before.
Let me hear. It's much better when you're successful.
Yes. Yes. It turns out it's not a bad city when you're working. But I moved out there for a job from New York like 9 years ago, and then that job ended, and I was like, I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I was just, what do you do? I didn't know what to do when I wasn't working there because it is a bit of a mill town. But now I like it, and I sort of.
One of the things you notice when you go to Los Angeles, particularly in Hollywood, is the massive billboards for television shows. I mean, that's really what it is. It's not as much advertising for other products like Coke or anything else. It's really about advertising television shows and films. And when you've seen yourself on one of those gigantic LA billboards, is it a bit weird? Is it a bit confronting? I'm just asking you this because we're actually on several Sydney buses. We're on
How does
buses.
it feel for you guys?
It's pretty good actually.
Yeah, you like it?
Pretty powered,
You're like,
actually.
that's me.
Yeah,
Dig
so
it.
I'm just saying that. So like when you're in Sydney, you can look around. When you see a bus, look for us because we're hot shit.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look. I'm glad we got to the truth of the matter.
Yeah, I don't really care about
Yeah,
the
no, there is
billboards.
something about going to the Starbucks or something. You're like, I'll take a latte, and they're like, do you need ID? Perhaps.
Look at the hills behind you. I'm that head.
Oh, you need an ID? No, it's surreal. Isn't it kind of surreal to see it? It doesn't feel like it's me. You're like, that's somebody else. It's like the cyborg version of myself or something. I don't know. I do have a cyborg version of myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if they told you that.
Well, keep an eye out for us on the buses here.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm look for you. That's
Be a
what
highlight
it's
of the
about.
trip.
Okay.
So I know those people.
Cool.
Kate, thank you for talking to us.
You
Been
guys
absolute
do
pleasure.
that to you.
Great to meet you. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
It was great.
It won't
Thank
be
you.
consistent a gift.
And well, this was fun. This was
No.
great.
Nova 969.